All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CAGCast episode number 483. I'm your host, CheapyD, here in Long Island, New York. And as always, we are joined by a man who's currently wearing a swim shirt, Wombat.
Look, it's comfortable. And
just in case, it's a good idea. You never know.
Yeah, I know. We all know that I'm really not wearing anything, but that's okay. Completely nude.
Hi, Ship. How you doing?
I was doing okay before that picture was in my mind.
It's your fault.
My fault.
Yeah, you said make a joke about a water slide, and that's what I came up with.
Actually, I said that.
Oh, you said that. Okay, sorry.
It's
Somebody said it. I don't know.
I saw your pictures of you going down a water slide, though. I want to hear about this. It took very little convincing for you to turn like this into a reality on your end.
Well, I didn't really have to do much. I just mentioned to Mrs. Cheapy, I said, hey, Ship on the CAGCast said that he went to this water park. And I knew that she knows about it because there's one over here. What's it called again? Great Lodge or something?
Great Wolf Lodge.
Great Wolf Lodge. I left out the key word there. So I mentioned it to her, like, oh, maybe we can do something like that. And she found like a place that was much closer that didn't really have a water park, but had a nice indoor pool area with a slide, a big slide. So we did that. And Mrs. Cheapy is...
so you went someplace different. Where'd you go?
I don't even know the name. Crystal something. It was in New Jersey.
Lake.
Crystal Lake. Camp Crystal Lake, I think.
Camp Crystal Lake.
Mrs. Cheapy is very good at booking these trips. Like she puts a good amount of effort into finding a good place and trying to get some good value out of it. And I think she really enjoys it. So it's great for me because all I have to do is just mention, oh, the Shipwrecks had a great time at a water park and they were in New Jersey. It was fun. It was fun. The only downside, I would say, so when we were checking into the room, and Mrs. Cheapy got a very nice room. It had one of those like fake fireplaces, the gas fireplace, and we walked in and it smelled a little bit like gas. And I noticed it and I said something to Mrs. Cheapy and she said, oh, maybe it's because of the fireplace or something. And I didn't really think about it again until 2:00 in the morning when the phone rings. And Mrs. Cheapy answers and she's like, and she tells me that somebody reported a smell of gas, walking by our room at 2 a.m. and they want to come in and see what's going on. Which is, you don't want to get woken up with that phone call, basically. But they came in and this room had a stove in it. And the people who stayed there before, I guess, used the stove and didn't turn the gas off properly. Or somehow it got...
Wow, you're lucky that nothing sparked in that room.
I think it was only on very little, and that's why we didn't really smell it. Because I saw when the guy was found the problem, when he turned the switch, it just was like only a little bit. It was barely... The dial was just a little bit off the off mark. So anyway... It wasn't, that part wasn't fun, but everything.
I was say you never know. That whole room could be filled with gas.
Yeah, of course.
Like the grandpa in Christmas Vacation.
That could have been us. That would have ruined the whole vacation. The whole one-night vacation.
Yes. Yeah, your room exploding with you in it would definitely ruin a trip.
That would have ruined the reptile show for us, too, as well.
There was a reptile show?
There was a reptile show, but yeah, it was pretty cool. They had some good reptiles, but it got too...
Did it go well? It went well.
Nothing exploded, and it got too hot in
by
there.
Any reptiles?
I looked...
No reptile dysfunction?
I looked over at Ty. He was sitting very close to the reptile blanket display area, and he looked like very uncomfortable, and it was getting hot in there. So I asked him if he wanted to go, and he said yes. So we left early. So it was. So the answer is the reptile show was just okay. They need to work on climate control.
Gotcha.
But I guess the reptiles like it hot in there, maybe.
Was this like an old school kind of like a Catskilly kind of place? Did they have evening entertainment?
It wasn't like a Jewish one of those types of places. It was nice. It was like a ski lodge basically, but there's like not much skiing going on now because there's no snow.
Understood.
But it was fun. It was very fun, except for
Excellent. Well, that's why everyone tuned into this show, to hear about your vacations.
I know.